Hello, so welcome to a new video. So this video is going to be about Doctor Who animations, what they've been doing. Since before they started doing these full animation missing stories they've been doing, we were having bits and dabs of animation episodes being put into Doctor Who episodes and have them released into DVD form. So the very first one we actually had was The Invasion. We had episodes 1 and 4 of The Invasion missing, as they're both on missing, so we've had them animated and released onto The Invasion. And then we've had the same for the Moon Base, where we've got episodes 1 and 4 again missing at this 4-parter, and they've been animated. The Reign of Terror, again, episodes 4 and 5 have been animated. The 10th Planet, episode 4 has been animated, and of course, the Ice Warriors, episodes 4 and 5 have been animated. No, sorry, we got it wrong. It's episodes 2 and 3 that's been animated. So, for a long time, we were literally getting bits and dabs of animations to complete the missing stories. But for them, back in 2016, the BBC have been releasing full animations of Doctor Who stories. So, back in 2016, we had the release of Doctor Who, Power of the Daleks. And this is a full animation episode, and we had, of course, the DVD release of the special edition of Power of the Daleks, as well as the normal edition that's in here. I have got the DVD version in here as well on the Blu-ray set, so I'm not really moaning about that. But ever since this release, the BBC have been making more and more animation stories, such as the Macra Terror, the Faceless Ones, and of course, back in 2017, Shada has been animated as well through missing bits. So we had the Lost Tom Baker story that was actually cut halfway through filming because of budget cuts at the BBC. They've gone back and animated some of the scenes for the story. But of course, more recently, we had Fury from the Deep that's been full animated for the story. So I've been thinking to myself, what Doctor Who missing stories would I like to see next to get this special animation treatment and released onto DVD for us Doctor Who fans? Well, it's been rumoured so far that either the Daleks and the Abominable Snowman are coming out for next year. But I think it's about time we had a few more missing Doctor Who stories to be animated. So this is the list I would like to see to be coming out. So, and I am going to be adding little pictures into this scene. So just bear with me 1 minute while I put this on pause and I can slot in the very first story that I would like to see animated. So that is just a few of the stories I'd like to see animated, but from the top of my list, I am pretty glad, if it's true what's been said, that the Evil the Daleks is going to be animated, because that not only is that Victoria Waterfield's very first Doctor Who story as a companion, it's also the very first and only appearance of the Emperor Dalek in Classic Who before the return in Series 1. And of course, it's supposed to be a really, really good Dalek story that involves the Second Doctor, and it's such a shame it's been missing for a long time. So and if that is true, that's going to be animated. I'm hoping it is. But for me, I would personally like to see the Space Pirates, and well, I have to say this: I would like to see the Space Pirates get animated. I haven't really seen it from what I've read on Doctor Who books and stuff. It's supposed to be a weaker story, but it's the only one we're missing for season 6. So if they can animate all 6 parts of the Space Pirates, and then they could just release it, and then we've got season 6 complete on DVD, and of course we could have on Blu-ray the Doctor Who The Collection season 6 complete. And the same goes for Marco Polo. I would like to see Marco Polo get animated and released bang onto DVD, and then a few months later released again in Doctor Who The Collection box set season 1, because that way you can have it on Blu-ray and on DVD without having to get the steelbook or the normal DVD versions. But for me, the one I actually do want to see is the longest ever Dalek story of Doctor Who, and that is the Daleks Master Plan. Unfortunately, I do own this on CD, as I'll just quickly show you. I put it into a DVD case, but this is the one I like to see released a lot more. This is 12 parts of Dalek Epic. This is literally, and it even comes with the Mission Unknown, so you can actually add the Mission Unknown into this story as well. Because look, you can just add. I've got them all on CD, and I would really like to see them to become a full animation of 12 parts of Dalek Epicness. You've done it for Eve of the Daleks. The Power of the Daleks. It's just 6 parts. Eve of the Daleks again. Yeah, I think that's about 7 parts. That's been rumored to be animated, and so I like to see the Daleks Master Plan. Of course, it can be the very first ever William Hartnell story to be completely animation. For Troughton, we've ended up with 4 so far. So it's about. I think it's about time Hartnell got the time in the animation even. And I do hope the very first story they do actually ever animate for Hartnell is the Daleks Master Plan. It is another good Doctor Who story. From what I've listened to from the story, it's literally an epic parter. It's literally a good one. And of course, I would like to see Marco Polo get animated soon as well, because that way you can complete series 1 or season 1 on your DVD list, and of course you can get the Blu-ray box set. There are so many missing Doctor Who episodes. There are, in fact, 97 missing Doctor Who episodes. And not the whole lot have, but a majority have been animated. Because you got the Daleks Master Plan, all 6 parts. All 4 parts of the Macra Terror. All 6 parts of the Faceless Ones. All 6 parts Through the Deep. And then you got ones that's literally been animated and patched into the DVD, into the actual main stories that aren't missing. Such as, like, The Invasion, The Moon Base, Reign of Terror, Terror's Planet, Ice Warriors, and so I think it's about time that we try and get all the missing stories into animations, really. Not only would it complete the whole Hartnell and Troughton era of the show, it also means Doctor Who fans can experience every single story from every single Doctor. Because right now, we've only got from Jon Pertwee from season 7 all the way down to Jodie Whittaker, series 12, complete. So I would like to see these animations become a lot more better and a lot more. I understand that they are expensive to animate, add into sound with the soundtracks added into them as well, but we're slowly getting there. We are literally getting there. We've got 4 releases of Troughton, maybe 6 next year, because it is rumoured that Evil the Daleks and the Abominable Snowman to be coming out, and the Abominable Snowman is the very first story with the Yeti, with the Great Intelligence, so I am looking forward to seeing them too. But for me, after them two, I would actually like to see Hartnell get an animation release with the Daleks Master Plan. This is an all-time story I do want to see animated, and I'm sorry for banging on about this story. It's literally truly amazing. 12 parts of Dalek Epicness. So I would like to see, this is, so before I do a quick little video what story, like Doctor Who animations and stuff, but they're doing such a brilliant job with these animations. Not many fans are happy with these animations. They rather see the live action stuff, but for me, I actually do love these animations they've actually been doing. It's literally fantastic animations, and I would like to see, well, the 3 major ones I would like to see is the Daleks Master Plan, Eve of the Daleks, and The Wheel in Space. We've got to have the Cybermen 60 stories complete on DVD, possibly Blu-ray. It is such a brilliant story. The Cybermen have got the 10th planet, which has been animated for episode 4. The Moon Base has been animated for episodes 1 and 4. The Tomb of the Cybermen is all existent. And of course we need The Wheel in Space, because The Wheel in Space is the next story after the Tomb with the Cybermen. And The Invasion is the last 60 stories of the Cybermen. But anyway, I'd like to see The Wheel in Space get a good, proper animation. And although I said I wouldn't mind if they do like 2... They're going to carry on with doing the releases 2 a year. I would like to see a Hartnell at one part of the year, and then Troughton, or Troughton and Hartnell after either the Daleks and the Abominable Snowman. If it's the Daleks Master Plan and The Wheel in Space, I'd be so joyed, because they're the 2 major ones from the first 2 Doctors I really want to watch and experience, because they, to me, the Daleks Master Plan is epic from what I listened to. I've not read anything to do with The Wheel in Space, so it's a Cyberman story I have got nothing experience on, because I don't know much about it. The only thing I know about it is what I've watched in the Lost in Time box set. Now this one has episodes 3 and 6 in Of the Wheel in Space. So I've got episode 3 and 6, and there's so many more missing stories I like of the Wheel in Space. I like to see animated and put out, and we could watch and enjoy. And so I really would like to see some of these stories get heart. I think it's about time for Hartnell. Really, we've had about four Troughton stories to be animated. I would like to see a Hartnell one at some point. Either if it's any of his missing stories, like the Crusade, the Sister Toymaker, Marco Polo, you know, and others, and the other stuff, including the Daleks Master Plan, because it's the last ever Dalek story that features the first Doctor against the Daleks. And of course, we've got the second Doctor's 31st story, and he's battling against the Daleks, and we're getting either the Daleks, if the rumours are true, what I've read. And I've looked up, and the suspicions for these two look really, really possible. So I've got my fingers crossed they are going to happen. But I would really, really like to see the Daleks Master Plan get animated soon. I really would. Anyway, so thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And I hope you all have a good day. Well, a good evening and a good day tomorrow as well. And just carry on being epic Doctor Who fans. And let me know in the comments what Doctor Who missing animations would you like. Well, what missing Doctor Who stories would you like to see animated for you personally? I'd really like to have a bit of a conversation and listen to, well, hear from you and say, oh, like what stories you'd like to see get the animation treatment. But for me, the major two I do want to get to see is Daleks Master Plan and The Wheel in Space. Thank you for watching.